All right, Emma, thank you. Back here in Connecticut, the 5th District, definitely a race to talk about. The victory went to incumbent Jahana Hayes.
A race that was a nail-biter 2 years ago was decisively won by the Waterbury woman who keeps making history.
Yeah, Hayes is now the first candidate to win the support of voters in the 5th District for 4 terms, dating all the way back to 1972. Fox 61's Matt Karen went to Waterbury, where Hayes addressed her supporters. Matt?
Jahana Hayes has won re-election, and this time it wasn't even close. On a disappointing night for Democrats nationally, Hayes was the exception to the rule, a bright spot in a troubled party. Following a midnight wait-and-see speech,
I'm going to wait.
A newly re-energized Jahana Hayes greeted supporters Wednesday.
I interviewed for this job, so.
From her campaign headquarters in Waterbury.
And now it begins. It's over and it begins.
With the confidence of victory.
At some point, you have to acknowledge that I'm a good candidate.
But the reality of a Republican president.
It's a little bittersweet. I congratulate President-elect Trump on his victory.
The incumbent Democrat Congresswoman won re-election Tuesday in a 5th District rematch with Republican George Logan.
I'm really proud of my team. Really proud of the work that we did.
She widened her victory from just 2,000 votes in 2022 to 25,000.
I'm reading papers today. It's like I won by a narrow margin. 25,000 votes is not a narrow margin.
But it was a contentious race, one that brought big money national super PAC donors into the local political landscape. Encompassing much of Western Connecticut, the 5th District is the most purple. Democrat stronghold cities, more conservative suburbs, and rural towns. Hayes credits her victory to her faith, a good ground game, and a revamped strategy.
I really didn't create the contrast or punch back on a lot of things that were said in the last race. And I didn't realize I met people in this campaign who said, I didn't realize your husband was in law enforcement. I didn't realize you had passed all these bills. Like all of these things that I just took for granted that people knew.
Hayes, a former National Teacher of the Year, told Fox 61 what politics and public service have taught her.
Politics is definitely different than teaching, but there are some through lines. You know, you have to listen to people. There is a part of their success that you're responsible for, which is much like the classroom. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't concerned about what the future looks like.
That future is a Republican leader of the free world. We asked the question. Do you think President Biden would have been a better Democratic candidate than Kamala Harris?
I think that President Biden stepped aside and Kamala Harris stepped up, and she ran an amazing campaign and left nothing on the field. And today, I accept the results of this election.
The Congresswoman said in terms of her priorities for the next Congress, she will take wins on whatever issues she can because she knows Democrats won't be the ones setting the agenda. Reporting in Waterbury, Matt Karen, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.